Hi guys, it's Ashley. So I know a lot of you guys had New Year's resolutions to get organized. That was definitely one of mine. So I'm going to show you how I keep track of all of my kids' medical documents, their school documents, or any type of important document. So I actually use a binder system. I have one binder for each child. I want to show you how I put these together and also what materials you'll need. So as you can see, these are already stocked with all of my kiddos' medical information. So to keep their information private and to still show you guys, I put together a sample folder. So I'm going to show you how you can create your own. Stay tuned. We have a sleeping little boy. So we're going to do this very quickly and very quietly. So this is the cover of the medical and important information binder. You can put your kiddo's name here. This is actually just a 2-inch binder. I believe I purchased this from Target. So before I start, I want to say every single sheet in this binder is available for free for you to download and print to create your own. The first sleeve is a business card sleeve, or you can get a baseball card sleeve. Anyone who is associated with your child, their business card should go here, whether it's their barber, their dentist, their doctor. If they get piano lessons, slide their business card in the pockets. The first page is important information. It's basic information. You would add their name, birth date, height, any medications, allergies, primary doctor, dentist, and insurance information. Here is the emergency contacts page. I would list the people in order and who you want to be called first. For example, I would not put a friend that is across the country on this list. I would only add local friends, local family members to this list. The next page is family history. This is where you would put any type of medical history for your immediate family, the mother's side, and the father's side. This section is where you would list your medications. Make sure you add your pharmacy information here. Here you would say what medication you're taking, how much you're taking, how often, your start date, and your end date. I always leave a clear sleeve behind the medication list. This is where I put the medication information sheet. It's always given with your prescriptions. It's usually stapled to the bag. On that paper, it shows the common side effects, what it's commonly used for, medication interactions, meaning how it interacts with other medications. That's very important if you're on multiple prescriptions. The next is shots and immunizations. Now, in my kids folder, I keep this section blank. I do, however, add the shot record card that was given to them at birth in this section. I love well child appointments. It just shows me where they are on the growth chart, what percentile they're in, if they're meeting their milestones. Love these appointments. Behind this, I always keep 2 protective sleeves. This is where I add the visit summary. It's important because it just shows everything that happened during the visit, their height, their weight, any referrals that the doctor put in, and also I keep the well checks for up to a year. Specialist information and specialist evaluations. If your child sees a speech pathologist, neurologist, physical therapist, occupational therapist, any type of therapist, add them here. Also, if that child has an evaluation done by that therapist, even if it's just an entrance evaluation, I would list all the evaluations here. So speaking of, this is where you can put the full reports on all the evaluations done by the therapist. If your child has had any surgeries or diagnosed with anything, I would put the procedure, the date, the doctor. Adding the location is very important, just in case you need to pull records from that hospital. So hospital visits. I know hospital and ER visits are always crazy, but write down the name of the hospital, the date, the reason for the visit, and if in all the craziness, if you can remember the doctor's name, jot it down here. Any notes from your hospital visit would go in this section. I always keep a couple of blank sleeves behind the hospital visit information for the discharge paperwork. To me, that's very important to keep these. It shows what was done during the stay, any discharge prescriptions, at-home care information. Sometimes they even put lab work results. And it's good to take the discharge paperwork to your primary care doctor for your follow-up ER visit. School documents. In this section, you can keep report cards, progress reports, IEPs, 504 plans. Even if your child drew something super cool and you want to pop it in one of these sleeves, I would add it to this section. Resources. So every doctor's office that you go in has a beautiful wall of brochures and pamphlets, and it's information overload every time you go in. So if you see something there that sparks your interest, I found this little folder at the Dollar Tree. You can pop it in here and just refer back to it later. Any questions and concerns that pop up that you want to write down before your visit, you can write them here. I would print out a few of these copies just so you have them on hand. This section is for appointment notes. So if you're at your appointment and your doctor is giving you so much information that you're afraid that you may forget, I would jot it here. The last little thing is a little pouch that I keep in the back of the folders. Inside I have a sticky notepad and a pen and pencil. Can you believe we finished that whole video and he's still sleeping? Oh my goodness. Documents, everything is in the Am I recording? When you go to school appointments, you are super ready. Let's go. And I'm gonna sit up straight like a lady. Whoa, I have really big hair today. I don't know what else I want to show you. I want to show you how I keep these things together. That was definitely one of mine. I want to show you guys how I keep... What am I laughing for? It's not funny. That's not funny. I'm going to show you how I put these together, the materials I needed. Okay, I need notes. I need notes.